Hi, today I'm going to be doing my lab project on extracting DNA from a strawberry. This comes from Unit 6, and this is going to show how you can isolate DNA using household items. So for this experiment, you're going to be needing rubbing alcohol, a tablespoon, strawberries, coffee filter, 2 cups, something to stir or get your DNA from, table salt, and dish soap. So the first step is to take the green off the strawberries. I'm using 2 strawberries. You can really use however many you want, but this is how many I'm using. So after taking the green off the strawberries, you're going to place them in a plastic bag, and then you're going to close the bag, and after that, you'll gently smash the strawberries. So you're going to smash the strawberries for about 2 minutes, and this would open up the cells and start getting the DNA out of it. So after smashing the strawberries for 2 minutes, it should look something like this. So we're going to put that aside for now, and for this step, we're going to need 1/2 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of dish detergent, and we're going to add this all into our cup and stir. So after adding all of these items and stirring, we should have something that looks similar to this. This is going to be our DNA extraction liquid. So now we're going to grab our bag of strawberries, we're going to open it, and we're going to add the DNA extraction liquid. I'm going to use about half of it and add more as needed. We are then going to reseal the bag and smash it again for about 1 minute. This is going to further open the DNA. So after mixing the DNA extraction liquid and the strawberries together, we're pouring it into our cup with the filter in it. So we have something that looks like this, and I'm going to gently squeeze, that way I can get more of the liquid out. And it should look something like this. So now we have our cup with the liquid in it, and we're going to take our rubbing alcohol and pour equal parts from liquid to rubbing alcohol. We are not going to mix or stir, so I will put it down from the side. That should be enough. So we're gonna have this. Soon there should be some sort of like stringy liquid stuff coming up on top. So after pouring the rubbing alcohol, we should have something that looks something like this with a white cloudy substance. This is our DNA. So with this, I'm going to take my stirrer and I'm going to kind of gather all this up. So it should look something like this. So as you can see, this was the cloudy substance. This is the DNA that we just isolated and took apart from the rest of the cells in the strawberry. So now I'm going to explain how each item contributed to being able to extract the DNA from the strawberry. So the salt that we used was able to break up the proteins that were in the chain of the nucleic acids. So the dish detergent that we used was able to dissolve the lipids in the cell wall and nuclear membrane of the strawberries. So the rubbing alcohol, the ethanol, was able to precipitate the DNA. So the DNA with the successful experiment will turn into like a cotton-like fiber that you are able to spool up with your stirring rod or stick or whatever you use to pick up the DNA. So this relates to Bio 3, as we were able to look at cell membrane. We were able to look at the proteins, how they're built, and be able to look at what DNA would look like in a household item that many of us have.